Hey guys, it is me, Klarissica, here on Klarissicasays, where Klarissica's after all, and that is how I feel. We are back with another video, guys. And if you have not heard, I don't know where you have been, but I'm here to quickly fill you in on what's going on with the dababy. Now, I actually attended Rolling Loud, and during the performance, and I'm gonna be very frank, during the baby's performance, he made a remark that actually I did not really pay attention to or like feel any type of way about, or even like thought it would be like a huge thing or a huge ordeal until it became one. So before I go into details regarding what's going on with the baby, I want to first give him commentary and say I do not believe that the baby was trying to come for the LGBTQ community at all. I do not think that he was trying to throw shade, towards any particular, relationship situations or who someone decides to be in love with or anything like that. I just think that it was just something he said in the whim of the moment, and now it has became an uproar. That's just my opinion. So let me know your thoughts down below, how you feel down below, and all of that. But I'm going to go into details regarding what's going on with the baby. So first and foremost, make sure you subscribe, like, and share my video. Leave your comments down below, and let's get into it. So during the Rolling Loud concert, which happened in Miami in July from the 23rd to the 25th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, yeah, he basically made a comment and said, raise up your phones or raise up your hand if you do not have HIV/AIDS. And that's how all of this has started. Now, like I said, no one in the crowd was thinking, me included, that it was going to be a big ordeal. No one in the crowd was thinking, negatively in a way. I mean, just put it out there. And I'm pretty sure he was just saying, basically, raise your hand up if you have good health. People are out there sleeping around with people and, hanging out and all that. So maybe he's just paying homage to being safe while you're out there at the concert or out there living your life. That's just how I'm seeing it. And it just came out. And I don't think that he thought it was going to get the attention that it did, or that is getting, especially not this negative attention. Now, by all means, I want to make sure I say this loud and clear. I am not saying that that's something somebody should say. I'm just saying I don't feel like it came from a bad place. People say things and don't think it through, like how somebody else can feel regarding their statements. And so I can understand someone feeling some type of way, especially in the LGBTQ community, being that, in most cases, or not to say most cases, in a lot of the cases, it is something, HIV and AIDS is a, infection or disease that is more widespread in their community. And people say that it started in, that type of community, people that are sleeping with same sex, or in love with same sex, people. And so that's why I feel like they took offense to it, because there are, of course, people inside of, or may have been people that have went to the festival and might have had AIDS or might have had HIV or might have, known someone who have had AIDS or HIV. And not only people in the LGBT community, but just people in general, but definitely in the LGBT community, because like I said, it is more widespread for some reason, for whatever reason. You guys already know whatever educational, text is along with that, but that's just what it is, right? So of course, the LGBT community found offense to it, and they started to, kind of create posts and things of that nature. And not only that, being that the LGBTQ community has rose so much, even if you're not, a lesbian, bisexual, any of that thing, as they say, gay, queer, whatever you want to call it, even if you're not someone that is that, you're still, somebody, you may be still somebody that supports them, which I am. I have nothing against somebody that has, relations or love for the same sex at all, So a lot of these festivals and concerts that DaBaby has set up has now canceled his performance, because it's kind of like you're not supporting all people, when I don't think that was the point. But that's how people are taking it. You're not supporting all people, so baby, we can't have you perform. People don't want to see you. People are upset with what you said. And on Monday, today is Tuesday, on Monday, he did go out and, apologize for what happened, because he was supposed to perform at Lollapalooza, and he did not get the chance to perform. They basically took him off the roster and replaced him with other artists. So I'm going to read this article really quickly. I don't want this video to go too long, but I want to just read this article to you guys. This is from BuzzFeed.news. DaBaby said he's sorry for the anti-gay comments that led to him being dropped by music festivals. Like I said, he was dropped from about like, I would say seven different festivals that are coming up, and recently Lollapalooza had just, had it this past weekend, and they did not want him to perform. So it says, social media moves so fast that people want to demolish it before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. Again, I don't feel like he purposely did anything to comfort anybody. I think he just was, in a moment and said something he shouldn't have said, and it was a mistake. People learn from them, right? DaBaby apologized on Monday for making anti-gay comments that led to 3 music festivals canceling his appearances, and celebrities such as Elton John and Madonna criticizing him. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish it before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. The rapper wrote on Instagram, "As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received." He added, "I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the harmful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless." He basically wrote it like this. I'll screenshot it and make sure you guys can read it yourself. So they went on to say the backlash has sparked when after DaBaby the backlash was sparked when after DaBaby made disparaging remarks about people living with HIV/AIDS at a Miami concert last month. That was kind of a weird read. I think they should have reworded that differently. However, whatever. "If you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS and any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, put your cell phone lights up," DaBaby told the crowd at the Rolling Loud concert. Like I said, for me, all I heard was, if you didn't show with HIV/AIDS today, I was like, hey, I'm good, but it is kind of fucked up when you think about it. I didn't think about it, and you know what? You got to take heed to what you're saying and to what's fun and to what, people may find sensitivity to. And so I apologize for that too, because I didn't think about it too deeply at all. And other people were around that were all doing the same thing as me. But again, everybody's different and everybody goes through things. And so you got to be, well-rounded to understand how something may affect someone else. So, yeah. So, and I didn't think he was only mentioning like AIDS. I thought also, like chlamydia, anything that's a sexually transmitted disease, what I thought he was referring to. And again, back to what I was saying, I think he was just making reference to people meeting people and people doing this to people and not being safe about it. So if he makes a comment about it, he can help people be more safe and, careful when they are having sexual intercourses with new people or people that they do know, or just new relationships. It's better to be safe than sorry. That's just how I felt, So he also said, fellas, if you ain't, I can't say that. He did say that. If you ain't sucking in the parking lot, then put your cell phone light up, keep it real. And he kept saying, my gay friends, although he then went on to say, he kept going when he posted on his Instagram stories, my gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't got no nasty gay, nagastic gay ends. See what I'm saying? They ain't no junkies on the street. So basically saying in support of his comment at the thing about HIV and AIDS and sexually transmitted diseases, his gay fans are taking care of themselves and they won't have any of the diseases, so they were able to also be included with putting their phones up and raising the light to him and his performance. Basically saying that he's not specifically talking about gay people and not saying that they have any problems. So I'm going to continue to read this. Several celebrities have expressed their disapproval for 29-year-old rapper's remarks, including Dua Lipa, who features him on a song Levitating, I think is what it is. Levitating, girl. I'm surprised and horrified at the baby's comments. Lipa said, who on her Instagram story last week said, I really don't recognize this as a person I worked with. I know my fans know where my heart lies and that I stand 100% with the LGBTQ community. We need to come together to fight stigma and ignorance around HIV/AIDS. Elton John tweeted that mistruths have no place in our society and industry as musicians, adding that a musician's job is to bring people together. So basically, they're coming for his job, his career, his fame, his fortune, everything that he has created because of this comment, these remarks. And again, you have to be very careful when it comes down to you being a performer, when it comes down to you being a presence in the limelight. People are watching you 24/8, 24/7. So what you say is very, very, very prerogative. And you have to be careful what you say, and you have to be careful how you move. And this was not a good business move for DaBaby whatsoever, because like I said, the LGBTQ community is growing every single day. People are not seeing them as weird, as they shouldn't, because it's not weird. You are going to love whoever you love, and whoever you are interested in should be who you're interested in, and that's it, period. Nobody should be able to tell you who you like or who you don't like, and that's just my opinion. But when it comes down to being an artist, if you are someone who is against that, if I were you, I'll keep my mouth fucking quiet, because you cannot do that in 2021. You have to be a person who is acceptable, or who can, accept anything and everything to bring your audience together, because you have so many different walks of life. You have polygamists that are also involved or associated with LGBT communities, and that's on the rise. Polygamy lifestyles are on the rise. Like, all of these new way of lives and thinkings are all associated. So when you have an artist that is out there saying things like this and not being careful, even if it wasn't from a bad place, it was just from being misinformed, miseducated, or just not taking heed to what he's saying, and just trying to get attention, just trying to be funny, just trying to be hype. Sometimes being hype can be detrimental, and this is what DaBaby's seeing. So I hope that people learn to forgive him. I hope that he forgives himself and learn how to understand what is appropriate to say and what was not appropriate to say, because I was reading something else that he said that I had to skip over because I didn't want to be inappropriate. But you have to just be very, very careful what you say. Again, you are a performer, you are a presence. What you do does matter. People will take heed to every single thing that you do and point out every single thing that you do and dissect and dissect and solve every single thing that you do. So you got to be careful. If you're a new artist, take DaBaby as an example and learn from his mistakes and just move forward. So I hope that he eventually gets over this. I'm not sure if he's going to live this down anytime soon. I'm really not sure. At that time, the article that I wrote was on Monday. Like I said, this was Tuesday, and they said 3 concerts, not including Lollapalooza. That was 4 concerts, and 3 more concerts that in the future have went ahead and wrote him off. So it's not looking good for him. It really is not looking good. He needs to, I don't know, he better get him a gay best friend, honey. He better get him a trans best friend, baby, and build up his clientele by showing that he can be cool with them, because that's the only way this is gonna, I feel like, gonna be dropped. Because maybe that's ignorant for me to say too, but I mean, just showing that he's okay with all types of people, I feel like you know, would be the best way for him to go about this. That's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comments down below. Come back to my videos every week. I post them every week. You don't want to miss it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.